Hey everybody, Weston here with the Hidden Gibbon, back with another video. And this is gonna be a little short, interesting one. Ignore most of these piles of cards here. I am building decks. This is a pile of cards from the local game store. This is gonna be some sort of red green or red black. This is gonna be SIG, but I wanted to talk because I was going through my comments the other day, the ones that I haven't been able to respond to or ones I missed, and I found a comment that was really weird. I had made an offhand comment about how I hate foils. Absolutely hate foils. I don't like them at all. And it is because they bend. And somebody in the chat went ahead and is like, bro, what are you talking about? Foils haven't curled for like 10 years. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was stun locked. I was completely, totally, and utterly stun locked because there is no way that that person is living in reality. So I wanted to talk about this a little bit. And so, also, by the way, the reason that my screen and stuff is always yellow is because I like my room looking like a museum. So I have like museum tinted lighting. But I have here a pile of cards. These are from Edge of Eternities. And some avatar cards in here. And what I wanted to demonstrate, so here's the setup for this. I keep my basement at exactly 60% humidity. I have a very, very, very large dehumidifier in my basement restroom that is like one room away. It is such a large dehumidifier that it is rated for a over 4,000 square foot area. My house is not 4,000 square feet. And the reason I have such a large dehumidifier and the reason I have it set at 60 is actually not even because of my magic cards. It is because I own a lot of old military antiques. I own a lot of World War II firearms, and I own a lot of helmets, medals, gear, things like that. I love history, so I collect it. So 60% humidity is optimal for that. And in a state like Iowa, where we fluctuate from incredibly dry in the winter to incredibly humid during the summer, it is very important that I keep those at a constant temperature. For example here, right, like this. This is a Shingunto. It is a World War II Japanese officer's sword. It is very, very, very expensive, very hard to come by, and I don't want that thing to rust. I actually oil that as is. But now to the main point. So with that setup, with the fact that I take humidity extremely seriously, I want you to just look at some lands and some other cards that have been sitting. So I think I can split this pretty evenly. All right. So first, here are Edge of Eternities full art foil lands. I want you to look at this. Just look. Look at them Pringles, friends. Look at them. They have sat in a box, actually packed tightly with other cards, other full art lands, and this one isn't even so like this. I will say this: Wizards has fixed the non-foil curling issues for the most part. This is a non-foil full art Edge of Eternities land, and it is doing just fine. But these foil ones are just absolutely bent to high heaven. Like these would be marked cards, and this is straight up why I don't go for foils. I got these out of packs. Here's Avatar. This set just came out. I actually just opened this collector booster pack of cards about 2 weeks ago, and this is what it looks like. So if you want to look once again, Pringled to high heaven. Now, something I wanted to put that was interesting here is, now we all know there have been printing issues in the past with the regards to quality of cards. Like I said, I will say that the non-foil are not nearly as bad. I think a low point probably was Oh, Kaladesh and Amonkhet. I don't know what was up with the cardstock from Kaladesh and Amonkhet, but it was absolutely atrocious. It was extremely bad. I specifically remember running a test on some cards back in the day. I wish I still had the old video on my cell phone. At my old house that I rented, I ran a test where I took some bulk from all the way from every single set, from revised to whatever the current set was at the time. And revised, unlimited, those sort of things, that they don't curl. They don't. They are flat as a board. I'm pretty sure I can still find some here. I actually was going through some totes that my parents dropped off at my house that had a bunch of old toys from when I was a kid in it, right? Here's one. So these, mind you, these weren't sitting like neatly stacked in boxes. That's very important to note. These were literally in, you know, those storage totes, those like Sterilite tubs that you have sitting where you just pile things in. These were in there. These right here. This is Land from Tempest. This has not been sitting in a humidity controlled environment. We got a Swamp from Mercadian Masks, some more Tempest, 7th edition, Mirage, revised, unlimited. You get the point. 4th edition. Alara seems to be pretty good too. But my point is that foils are still really, really, really bad in terms of its curling, no matter what you do. I even tried putting some of my foil full art lands in my safe that I have, where I keep my like passport, Korean money for when my wife and I go back to visit her family in Korea, and things like that. And even then, the giant like very specialized silicon packets that I have in there to defeat moisture, just they don't fix the foils. And I know that there's things like foil armor out there that fix your foils, and this is kind of a rant video. It's just like I'm just blown away that someone can say that we don't have curling problems and cardstock problems with foils in the year of our Lord 2026/2025. I'm sure that when I open up some foils from Lorwyn, when I can get around to getting some Lorwyn stuff, I'm sure those are going to curl too. They always do. I will say I have noticed that sometimes foils, if they were from a different printer, I don't know if it's the Texas facility or the Japanese facility or what, but some of them curl a little bit less. Yeah, here's another Avatar collector booster foil. Yeah, this is why, like, the only reason I'll only ever buy like 1 or 2 collector booster packs per set, because it's just absolutely obscene. I don't like my stuff looking like Pringles. I really, really don't. So if you like your stuff looking like Pringles, maybe if the Discord ever gets anybody besides my friends in it, I will just start giving away all of my Pringled foils, because I absolutely despise foils. Let me know what you do to fix it. Like, is there a permanent solution to it? I've literally set some of these bowed foils into some heavy books, like The Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, which is about this thick, and some encyclopedias and things like that. And nothing I do seems to really do the trick. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you do to fix your foils. And yeah, kind of curious in that. I really want to know if you guys are also having problems, if this might just be an Iowa thing, if maybe 60%, although really good for my military antiques, just isn't good for cards. But let me know in the comments down below. Kind of a rant video. As always, I'm Weston with the Hidden Gibbon, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.